Oh, yes. Oh, wow. 54. Clap for me. I'm rank 56. We're beating the ranks. Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be trying out DCL. Now this is the Drone Champions League game, which is pretty interesting due to a couple reasons. Now one thing that I really love is that they were able to release it on both PC and the consoles. So you got the PS4 and also the Xbox. And another really great thing about this is that whatever platform you are currently using to play this game, you have the option to be drafted into the Drone Champions League, which is really crazy. So the one we're going to be using today is on the PC. I still haven't gotten the console or the Xbox version. However, they have been released. Check the links down below for those and more information about the DCL draft selection. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the menu as quick as possible and just hop right into the game and see how well it plays. I've managed to hit in the top 10 on the lightweight class, which again we'll get into in a bit here. Now as you can tell, here's the draft selection right here. This gives you more information about everything you need to know. You can go ahead and check it out, and obviously everything here is linked down below along with the console games. Now flying out is basically just quick play. It picks a random map for you, and it is ranked, so whatever you score will actually be set into the leaderboard, which you can actually try to beat and or just compare to other people, whether it's in your region, country, and or the world. Now, if we go to the next tab over, which is fly, we also have time attack events. So this gives us the events that are upcoming. Currently, the only event is, again, the DCL draft selection. And if we go to time attack, this is where, you could check your leaderboard. For example, I was able to get on the lightweight, which was one of the first maps here. Where is it? Right here on the top 10, I think. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah. Oh, 11 already. Somebody just beat me. I was top 10 like 10-20 minutes ago right now, so people are starting to play this right now. He beat me by 0.10 of a second, which is pretty crazy. And this, look at that, he was using an Xbox controller. That's pretty insane. And this guy too, who ranked 5th, is using an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. That's pretty crazy, actually. So basically, you only get 3 types of drones with different performance. However, you can customize the looks of it, but it does not affect any of the performance. It's just all visual and nothing more. So you can go ahead and choose different skins. That's all it is. And basically, you're just stuck with these 3 classes here, because what they're aiming to do here is, this is not a freestyle simulator. This is a hardcore racing simulator, and that is what they're doing here with this. Now, as you can tell, we also have free flight and multiplayer race flow, which is pretty interesting. I did play that a couple times, and it's pretty quick to actually get into a game. So right now, let's just jump into a game. Then later on, we're going to come in and cover the settings and see what you can set up and what I found to be the best setup currently for me personally. Obviously, this is going to be different for each person. So right now, we're going to use the DCL 19 class, which is a 805-gram quadcopter with the top speed of 130 kilometers per hour. We're going to go to the easy tracks, just get the hang of it, try to memorize these maps, and see how well we do. So let's start with the first one right here. And let's see, I'm 78 on the leaderboard, which is actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and see how we can do this. Now, right now, I am using a controller, and I am in acro mode currently. All right. See, they put me with the top racers right now. So they have the beginner tracks are usually very short, just for you to try to get the hang of the game right now. So right now this track is basically complete, but once you go to the beginner and the more advanced, then it becomes much longer. The beginner tracks are usually very short. Once you get into the intermediate and the expert level, those get really long, like 2 laps of something. They get pretty technical and very intricate at times. It's just pretty insane here. So let's go ahead and do one more round before we try out a much more complicated map here. We'll also try the DCL tryouts. I've tried it already, but holy crap, there's a turn that is just still confusing me to this moment. And right now, I'm just not comfortable the way I'm playing. So I've also set up a reset just on this, so I could just quickly reset the whole thing, and you have one to recover. So you can set those up, and it just makes your life so much easier. As you can tell, I am flying on 50-degree camera tilt. I find this to be the best for me. It just really helps. But I do dip quite a lot on my turns most of the time here. So this is looking like a, oh damn it. Okay, so right now we're gonna try the last level of the easy tracks. It's by all means, it's not easy. I've tried it already like 3 times. So we're gonna do this together. Now the overall feeling of the quadcopter feels really good. There's even prop wash at times, which is pretty crazy. And you could also do some tuning on these quadcopters. However, again, you're limited to 3 different quadcopters: the heavyweight, lightweight, and also the DCL 19 class. So you just got to keep that in mind. 71 on the leaderboard. That's crazy. I guess it's a really hard one. As you can tell, I'm first right now. At least with the ghosts they put me with. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I got it. Yeah. Just gonna punch down like that. Probably get some speed here. This is so sketchy. There we go. Alright. I think this one is gonna be better. I'm hoping. Oh my goodness. Add some freestyle into this. You can't even think because you're trying to get these. You see that prop wash? That's crazy. Oh, I got a scratch. Okay. Okay. Okay, slow down a bit. Alright. This is a really fun map. I mean, it's really fun. Like, I am really enjoying this. No! Oh, yes! Oh, wow! 54! Clap for me. That's right, people. You should definitely clap. I'm rank 56. We're beating the ranks. Let's do this. Oh, look, it put me. This is my personal best now. You can see it. Come on. Feels like I'm just flying vertical. Ooh. I'm just gonna punch this down here like that. And then try to get as much as I can. Ah, move car. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. All right. Nice. Ooh. Feels like it's a good lap. So far, I don't see my personal best, but hopefully we don't screw up here. No! Quickly, quickly, quickly. Reset this thing for me. Oh, please allow me to win. All right, we'll try to keep going. Even though that counts as in real life, that's a really big failure here. But again, I don't have these maps memorized, you know. Oh no! Come on, come on, come on. I think I lost that one. 59. Where's my personal best? Yeah, I didn't do good on that one. So if you guys want to see more gameplay footage, let me know down in the comment section. Now we're going to go ahead and just go over the rest of the settings here, or the menu. So in the settings, we have a couple things. We have obviously sound, visual, graphics, and let's just start with graphics because there aren't that many. You could just choose between low, medium, high, VSync, and the max FPS. I'm limited to 60 right now because I'm recording. Windowed mode if you want it windowed, and the resolution, which is currently 1080p, is the maximum on my screen here. So if we go back, we can go to the controls. Now, there's a couple things you need to know to set this up correctly. First of all, when you go to the arcade acceleration, set that up to stick. Also, this 0 throttle at center, make sure it's checked. I thought it was supposed to be the opposite, but make sure it's checked, because what happens is if you don't have it checked, the middle of the throttle gives you some throttle, but once you go just under it, then it goes to 0. So all this would just be wasted. So some people, I guess, maybe like that, but I don't. So I've gone ahead. You have to enable that to get the full stick resolution here for the throttle. Control maps here depends on what you're going to be doing. However, as again, you could do, you know, mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, mode 4. I'm a mode 2. You could also change between GPS, angle, arcade mode, and I'm just flying acro like we usually do here. Transmitter calibration, here's when you check how everything is working. You could invert specific stuff if you needed it inverted. And as you can tell, this is my restart and this is my recover here. And yeah, everything just works fine. And to make sure you always calibrate your endpoints. And what that means is just it knows how far the actual data it's sending when it's going to the maximum. And then it just fixes all those for you. Because sometimes if it's not calibrated, maybe if you move it just slightly like this, then it will just go full. And that's why you do the calibration here. So the controls part is very simple to set up. It didn't even take me a minute to do. It's pretty self-explanatory here. Also now when we go down to the visual, this is where it gets pretty important. So here's where you set your FPV camera angle. Here's the FPV camera distortion with it on and off if you want it on or off. And here you can also turn off the track line and the directions to help you. And as well as the drone tails, like if you're seeing the ghost of somebody's drone, you can turn that off as well. Here's the camera FOV. So for example, if you go to 2.1 millimeter, you get 102, 102 for 2.5 millimeter, and you could also set this to custom. I've just gotten used to it on 90 for some reason, and that's how I've been playing it. Oh, here's the crosshair. I should have had this from the beginning. I love flying with crosshair in real life, and in this, it just helps me quite a lot because I know how to hit everything properly. And usually I do tend to fly with crosshair. It just makes my flying so much better. And well, that's gonna conclude it for this video, guys. Make sure you check the links down below and check the DCL drafts. You never know, you might be one of these pro pilots. And also in the next couple days, I'll be purchasing the PS4 version of this and be testing it and also giving it to my assistant and some other people to try it out and see how well they do and how much they've enjoyed it. And with that being said, you have 37 days to be drafted if you are interested. So go ahead and check it out. Even if you're not, it's a really great game and the physics feel really spot on and I'm really enjoying it. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.